Louder. Dry Tortugas is a jail, and I'm okay to go there. I'm okay to go there. So our first speaker is Toastmaster Ward Gros, joined our club in August. Since then, he's been elected twice as our club's vice president of membership.
What does that say about us?
As a new member and a member of the board, he will share some insights as he makes his persuasive speech for Pathways, Ward Gros, with his speech, "Traditions is our foundation, not our limit."
Good morning, everyone. This has been a great Friday morning. Good morning. And we have a great club here. If you think we have a great club, just repeat after me. We have a great club. Pat yourselves on the back. We do a lot of great things here, and we can attest to that based on the number of guests that we have on a regular basis. Mr. President, how many guests do we have today?
We have 7 guests today.
7 guests. That's pretty good. That's nearly twice our average. So thank you for joining us, guests. How many of y'all are college students or high school students? Raise your hand. Tim Linger's still back with you guys. Tim, raise your hand so they can see you. All right. So what I want to do is commend you on coming here. I know Sean, Toastmaster Sean, has got a big part with that. We want to thank Toastmaster Sean, Toastmaster Tim. They do great jobs with recruiting. So does WPTM Blake, Distinguished Toastmaster Blake. And we are proud to have you guys join us, especially in a world where sometimes, and you see their age range here, we have stereotypes about each other's generations. We know it's a challenge for your generation to have interpersonal communication. And so we applaud the fact that you're here and you're working it. Yuki and Alex, our treasurers for the past 6 months, will also say that's one of their reasons for joining. So we appreciate that. To be honest, I'm not always comfortable being here. I'm not comfortable in a suit. I feel somewhat underrated with our distinguished members. We have realtors. We have lawyers. We have accountants.
Musicians.
We have entertainers, professional book writers, and public speakers. And we have Orlando's best emerging fashion designer. All right. And we have one of the hardest working people in Central Florida. Anyone who's driven around in July or June and seen people put the roofs on top of houses, know that's probably one of the toughest jobs you can imagine here. Mr. Jeff Hood, who's going to throw us a wonderful party based on all his hard work. He's got the place, and he's built that from the ground up, literally. Someone said, is that a pun? No. Jeff worked so hard. Can you even imagine what it's like to be a Florida roofer? It's got to be tougher than being in the military, to be honest about that, day after day. We are a great club, but could we do better? This is the question. Could we do better? On average, we have about 4 guests. We've had as many as 16 on a daily basis. We have about 5 new members each month. And this is a place where people feel welcomed. We recently took a club interest survey. About 30% of us answered, which is pretty good for online surveys. Some of the things that we have said that we enjoy about our club include the diversity. We have speakers from all types of backgrounds, all types of places. Brazil, Regina, Africa, Therese. We share our heritage, we share our disabilities, and we share our future hopes and wishes. And that's something that we all value here. We've been applauded in our survey on our professionalism. We know that Distinguished Toastmaster Carmelo Bellardo III will often, I would say, preach about our standards. He's sure to make sure that we're all upholding proper dress, proper attire, proper decor. We're also given kudos for being a welcoming club. Now, when I walk in the morning, today I walked in, I forgot all my membership stuff. I forgot my speech. I forgot everything that I typically bring. I'm known for being pretty well prepared. And yet, when I shook our Sergeant-at-Arms hand this morning and heard a few words of pessimistic wisdom, I felt like I was the most important person in the room. Now, have you felt like that? Like when you meet Morris, everything's going to be okay? That is a gift. That is a true gift. So we are welcoming. However, this is where we could be better. It's been said that teachers, and I was a teacher for 27 years, are giants among ants. Teachers know everything and take for granted what the students don't know. We have 9 DTMs in our club of 83 members. Our DTMs know everything. Sometimes they'll let you know they know everything. Some of the areas where our new members have said there's been some confusion. Clinking of glasses. When you're a new member and you're speaking and you hear, which I'm soon to get because the green light is on. The first time that you're doing this, it's very confusing. Why are they trying to mess up my speech? We don't know. Or we're all Toastmasters here, except for our guest. Why is it when I call a Toastmaster, someone shouts out in the back, DTM, say DTM.
Someone shouts that out?
More than a few. How am I supposed to know? Sometimes that can almost seem offensive because we don't know what that is up front, and it's hard to distinguish. A distinguished Toastmaster, it takes years to make that happen. We've been criticized for being a good old boys club, which seems contradictory to our diversity. We've always done things that way, which seems contradictory to being welcoming to new ideas. Instead of looking at the contradiction, let's look for a bridge to better understanding. Can we do that? Can we look for a bridge to better understanding? I would say it's our duty, and that's what I'm here to persuade you. Look for that bridge to better understanding. Tradition is our foundation. We have a long-standing, rich tradition. We're the largest club in North America. We have the most distinguished Toastmasters as far as I know. We are a President's Distinguished Club. So let's let tradition be our foundation and not our limit. Thank you.